So I'm coming out of the tunnel, and the first thing I see is some yellow "Police Do Not Cross" tape. And then I see the body. Welcome to Adventure in Art. My name is Ben Staley, your resident talking head. I walk a lot. I almost always carry a camera. I don't always use it, but it's with me, just in case. Lately I've been carrying my S5 2X and this little lens. This is a Voigtlander 35mm f1.2, super fast. Now this is a M-mount lens. I adapt it to my Lumix camera with this little Metabones M-mount adapter. Pretty cool. Maybe you guys saw my 3 days in New York video a while back. I used this same combination and I hadn't really used it since. This lens was just kind of sitting there. But the last month I put it on the S5 2X, and for my daily walks I've been carrying it around, and it's just it's become kind of a favorite. I've been thinking about it when I'm not even out shooting. It really helps to have a tool that inspires you, and this little combination certainly has. You know, I walk for just exercise, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 or 8 miles a day. I usually start early in the morning. I like that early daylight. I like the crisp air this time of year. I like to hear the birds. I don't listen to music. I just carry a camera and I walk. There's a lot of paseo trails around where I live. They're kind of bike paths that weave through neighborhoods and around parks, and there's probably a couple hundred miles of those right from my front door, basically, that I can walk. It's pretty cool. Sometimes I'll go on dirt trails kind of into the backcountry. Just the walking allows me time to think. It's kind of like a moving meditation. Carrying a camera, somehow for me, it sort of sharpens the senses. It makes me observe things in a different way. I'm looking for images and I'm curious of maybe how they'll be rendered through the lens. This isn't about making showcase level work or anything that is necessarily exceptional. This is about exercise, exercising your body, exercising your creative eye, and just seeing opportunities in the world. This is about listening to that inner voice. I think this kind of practice is essential for an artist. It certainly is for me. I just have the camera attached to me with this little Wotancraft wrist strap, which I got, a few weeks back, and I just really love the simplicity and let the camera just dangle from my hand. It's always there. Maybe sometimes I'm trying to work out a creative problem in my head. I'm trying to fix something in my life. These kind of walks, they just allow me to kind of free think, free associate. And typically, if I am struggling with something, oftentimes solutions begin to bubble up to the surface. I'm photographing whatever catches my eye. Sometimes it's, a spoon on a sidewalk. Sometimes it's leaves or the way that the dew's dripping off the leaves. Sure, I've got autofocus lenses, zoom lenses, and different focal lengths that would maybe give me more creative options, but I like just the limitations of this little lens. It doesn't focus too close. It's all manual. I can go down to 1.2, so I can be very shallow. This lens has just come to really inspire me, and I just really love the combination of it. I love the way this camera feels in my hands. It's small, it's light. I love the little lip on the grip and the way it just can kind of hang there. strangely, this has grown to be one of my favorite combinations ever, and I just really love it, and I love carrying it. What a surprise, what a revelation. I've had so much fun the last month taking pictures with this little setup. A few weeks ago, I'm walking the Paseo and I come to a section that's closed off because they're doing construction. So I have to kind of detour, and I cut through a parking lot of a Lowe's and meet up with the trail on the other side. And then I just decided to take a slightly different route, and I cut over a bridge. This is actually the bridge that is over my studio. If you guys watch this channel and you know where my photo studio is, where I shoot a lot of portraits, I cut over the bridge that goes over the top of that, and I kind of circle around and button hook, and I'm going under the bridge on the other side. So I'm coming out of the tunnel, and the first thing I see is some yellow "Police Do Not Cross" tape across the trail. And then there's a sheriff's deputy right behind it, and he kind of puts his hand up and he says real gruffly, "You can't come through here." And here I am with a camera in one hand and my coffee cup in the other hand. And I just kind of gesture that I wasn't going to come through there. I'm going to circle up and go around over the highway. And as I approach him to then turn and go around, I say, "What's going on?" And he says, "Crime scene." And then I see the body just lying prone on this little lip of, kind of a lip above the sidewalk. I took this picture of it later. There's just a man laying there, totally still. So I say to the sheriff as I'm passing him, "Did they expire?" And he kind of nods grimly. And this is a spot that I've walked by this spot 1,000 times. It's early in the morning and the air is still and calm. And then I look past the body and I can see a van that's just pulled up, and here comes another sheriff and probably a coroner. They're probably just going to confirm that this guy's died sometime in the night. I looked it up on the internet later, and there was kind of a police report in the local paper. There wasn't any foul play suspected. It probably just meant that this person had a drug overdose or something. You don't know when you're going to go out, folks, and you don't know what you're going to see when you walk out into the world. I just walked straight on home, and it was a little somber. And, you know, you see something like that and your brain just starts spinning. It's certainly not the first dead body I've seen. I've seen a lot of dead bodies. I've seen some pretty messed up stuff. But, you know, that's what happens when you get out in the world. I'm still going to go out and I'm still going to go for walks. You should too. Bring a camera. Keep your body fit. Keep your mind fit. Keep your senses sharp. You never know what you're going to come across. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here real soon.